Catfishing done gone international, y'all. They catfishing all the way from Thailand. They let you know right there, ain't nobody safe. What's going on, y'all? It's your favorite Auntie MoMo, and I'm back again with another episode review of Catfish, y'all. This is a late review, okay? But I'm still back here for you. This is season 8, episode 30, Will and Cherry. Before we get into this review, y'all already know how it goes. Information is down in the description box below where you can get some really good merch. Shout out to this week's product spotlight. Once again, it's Nappy Nerd. Y'all have seen this shirt before, and you see it again today. Ta-da! Shout out to Nappy Nerd. Her information will be down in my description box below where you can get this shirt and many, many other merch, not just from her, but from a lot of really good friends of mine. Their information is down in my description box below. Make sure your notification bells are turned on and all of that, so you can, you know, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and you don't miss out on a beat of what I do. Also, if you haven't done so just yet and you already subscribe on my channel, go ahead and become a member. I'll be dropping my little personal vlogs on there. So go ahead, hook that up, become a member too, and all of that good stuff. Y'all, this episode was good, but it was a little boring to me. I'm not even gonna lie, it was a little boring to me. That's just me. Somebody said down in my comments, and shout out to you, because you know what I'm saying, I ain't got no problem when y'all be checking me and letting me know how y'all feel. But somebody said down in the comments, girl, you must be crazy. Because the way she was set up, the way the homeboy was set up and all of that, I get it. But it was just okay to me, though. But I still got a good review for y'all. So hopefully y'all are ready for it, because I'm ready to give it to you. So let's get right on up into it, y'all. All right, y'all. So Neale and Cammy end up getting an email from Terry. He's actually Will's homeboy right now. He worried about his nigga out here. He like, I don't know if this nigga is slow in the head or what, but bitches be out here catfishing bitches. And so I'm going to try to help my homeboy out. He ain't all the way there. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say that, but that's what he wanted to say. I was reading between the lines on that. His homeboy Will been talking to a chick named Terry for the last two and a half months. Both of them are in the cosplay. Well, all three of them, homeboy, Will, Terry, they are all in the cosplay and all of that, and going to like Comic-Con and conventions and LARPing and all of that shit. Child, they just, you want She-Ra, they like bitches that look like She-Ra and Princess Leia and all that shit. That's the type of shit they into. Anyways, he met this chick, like I said, Cherry. They've been talking on the through the internet. I think he said video chatting through Facebook, but of course because the distance and because the whole Rona and the COVID and all of that, they have not been able to meet up. Now he's tried to FaceTime with her, but she always claiming it's a big ass time difference and they're not actually able to talk. She's from Thailand. I meant to say that. My bad. She's from Thailand. Now another thing that this fool Will been doing, he been sending her money. How they ended up meeting is he ended up sliding in Cherry's DM because she came up on the recommendation of people you may know because you like cosplay and LARPing and shit. And so he ended up sliding into her DMs. He seen that she had some pictures that she wanted to sell of herself in different like costumes and anime and shit like that. And so he ended up meeting her because he had bought some pictures from her. And from there, they ended up getting really cool. He got a number and all of that shit right up, right? Now, he done went so far, he feeling this girl. This nigga been sending her money. That's another reason why the homeboy is worried. He like, look, I can't be letting my nigga get got out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? These Tatianas is real out here. I can't let my nigga go out like that. Now, they ended up where homeboy ended up calling Will because Will stays not too far from him. So he called Will. Will came over to the house and of course he was like, oh, my nigga, word? You gonna do me like this in front of company? All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But you needed the help, nigga. You out here sending money to a bitch that she probably ain't real. Now this fool Will done even went so far as getting his international driver's license and getting his passport. Like Will is Rhett. Real is TTG. I mean real. I call this nigga real. Will, well he really on his way to go see this bitch in Thailand. Like he not playing. He's ready to go. He woke up ready. He wore his Thailand draws when he woke up this morning. He ready to go see her ass. Now, Will also says that 2 times that I guess it was supposed to video chat, and she ended up ghosting his ass. Both times she said she was in a goddamn hospital. Girl, bye. Then another time, he ended up sending her money for lunch. Sending her like $100 or something. I was like, damn, where this bitch go? Papados in Thailand or something? That's a whole lot of motherfucking money. But he says he couldn't romantically take her on a date, so that was his way of, you know, being romantic romantical or whatnot. He sent her some money. Bitch, I'm feeling you or whatever. Gonna get you a little sandwich or something. You understand? Put a little something on your stomach. I ain't even mad at you. So it's time for an investigation. Nee gets all the information from Will. He ends up getting her real name, her address, because when he had sent her ass some money or some kind of way, he had sent her ass, no, that's what he did. He had sent her a costume. He wanted her ass to take pictures in a goddamn costume. He ain't got them goddamn pictures yet. It's been 2.5 months. Bitch, what am I waiting on? I'm waiting on my Wonder Woman goddamn pictures, and your ass sitting up here playing. Bitch, I wanted you to be Chun-Li a long goddamn time ago from Street Fighter, and your ass ain't sent me shit yet. So he ended up searching the photos first, didn't get nothing. Searched the name, didn't get nothing. Searched the address. But of course, it looked like it was like an industrial type place. That was sketchy as fuck. He really didn't know what to do with that, right? So Neale and Cammy end up searching Facebook, and they see something like a receipt that was, she had posted a receipt or something, and on the receipt it had a date of birth of 12/11/63. So they're like, hold on, what if it's some old bitch out here catfishing him, and he's sitting up here thinking he's talking to some young bitch, and it's really some old bitch that's dressed like Ursula, this bitch. And I run across her best friend's Facebook page right now. Her best friend has a generic name, Beam me up, something like that. It was something real sketchy, but I kicked my camera. She also is into cosplay, so they ended up sending her a message, see if she can get us some information. Now, another thing that they noticed is that they had a similar picture that was on both her best friend's page and on Cherry's page. So of course they're looking at the shit suspect, like, why would they have the same kind of similar picture on there of a goddamn bird? What if this is goddamn Beam sitting up here playing us out and we don't even goddamn know shit, right? So they keep searching the Facebook comments, and they see that there's a bunch of comments from a bunch of different random white guys. Like, oh, you're beautiful today. Oh, girl, you know I love you. Just a bunch of different crazy shit on there. So even Cammy is like, well, what if she up here some kind of famous anime chick that be doing shit like this, getting these little white geeky boys off to her little pictures of her dressed like Chun-Li from Street Fighter. Like, what if this is really fucking going on, right? So they end up getting a message back from Beam, right? Of course, it was a little text message. I mean, not text message. Yeah, it was a text message, whatever it was. She ends up saying that she can't get back to them and talk to them right now because she's driving. She ain't got time for that. So, of course, we already know how that goes in the history of catfish. Like, bitch, something is fishy in a catfish. So they end up getting back with Will, giving Will the whole tea, letting him know everything that's going on, right? Now, as they're telling Will everything that's going on, Cherry ends up actually sending him a message. So he's like, okay, well, the bitch is online right now. Let me go ahead and hit her ass up, because, of course, when they give Will the whole tea about everything that's going on, he's heartbroken, he's crushed, because he's like, this supposed to be my bitch. Like, what the fuck is going on? So he ends up sending Cherry a message like, look here, I got Neale and Cammy. Well, that's what happened first. He says that, did you talk to your homegirl, Beam? He was like, yeah, Beam said something little crazy ass white dude was calling looking for me. Like, I don't know what the hell that was about. That's when Will end up telling Cherry, well, yeah, I'm here with the crazy looking white dude that ended up calling your homegirl, Beam. He here with his homegirl, Cammy. They be out here catching bitches that be catfishing bitches. And I think that she might be a fucking catfish. So therefore, I'm gonna need you to hop on this Zoom. Girl, she gonna say something about, nah, I can't right now. I have to take a bath. Bitch, now in her time, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. You taking a bath right now? But then again, we don't know what they do over there in their culture, how they 9 to 5 work and all of that. You know what I'm saying? It could be a totally different thing. He say, look here, you want to get with a nigga like me, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and hop on this Zoom so I can make sure that you is who the fuck you say you is. Finally, she said, all right, cool. But when you get on the Zoom, like, don't be disappointed or whatever. And they're like, oh, see, here we go with this bullshit. Here we go. So finally, child, she ends up getting on the Zoom, and child, she get on Zoom like this. Everybody like, well, now what the fuck is going on, child? I want you to take your hand up out that camera. Finally, she take her hand out the camera, and then she'll like this. Bitch, y'all crazy. Oh, y'all motherfuckers is crazy. I was like, what the fuck is she goddamn doing? Just silly as fuck. So finally, child, she takes her hands off, because Cammy is like, all right, we all gonna put our hands over our face. Bitch, we gonna play peekaboo with your goddamn ass. On the count of 3, we gonna peekaboo out this bitch. 1, 2, 3, peekaboo. It's actually her. I'm like, what? Why we go through all this bullshit? Why we go through all this shit, Ike? It's really her. She was nervous because she can't like Photoshop herself or make herself look all, you know, glamorous and all of that. But it was actually her, and she was actually a really cute girl. So Cammy ended up asking her, sis, what's up with the money? You been asking this nigga for money? Cherry said, no. Bitch, I'm independent like LaBoosie say. I got my own thing. I've been telling this nigga a long time ago, stop sending me coins, because I got my own coins. And Kim was like, oh, okay, because I was finna say, you can't be doing my nigga like that. Cherry ends up talking with Cammy, just have some little girl talk one-on-one. They have this little girl talk. Cherry say, Cammy, bitch, can I be real with you? Cammy's like, oh, damn, I'm the realest bitch you know. She say, the real deal Holyfield is, this nigga Will, he do too motherfucking much. He's too goddamn thirsty. Like, I like the nigga and all of that. Like, I want to get to know the nigga and build something. But he's talking about, when I see you, can I kiss you in the mouth? He's talking about, when I see you, can I hold your hand? Like, I'm from a different, me and him are not the same. We from different cultures, so I can't be doing all of that. If he does come out of Thailand, niggas gonna be looking at me like I'm goddamn crazy. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I got a ring on my finger. So, I'm gonna need you to translate to this nigga in some kind of way. Pump your brakes, calm down. Like, bitch, I'm feeling you, but you gonna make me not feel you because you're doing too goddamn much. Cammy was like, oh, bitch, I got you. I be having niggas sweating me all the motherfucking time. I swear. That's my bitch, Cammy. So Cammy ends up getting back on there with all four of them on there. And so Cammy's like, look here, this is a deal. You know what I'm saying? She feeling you, she like you and all of that. But nigga, I'm gonna need you to drink some water before you call her, because your thirst is making it hard for her to get up in there. You know what I'm saying? You feel me though? So child, after that, he totally understands. Will is a really good guy. He's a good guy. I like Will. He was super cute. I even like Cherry. She was cute. Will was a homeboy that had his back. He was like, I bet you Will was like, well, bitch, my nigga, I was showing up happy for you because I was getting ready to laugh like a motherfucker. That bitch wasn't real. We was all finna laugh at his goddamn ass. But they ended up doing the little 2-month checkup, and they have been talking every day. He ended up meeting her family or meeting her parents over Skype or Zoom or whatever the hell we doing nowadays. And so they are making plans to hopefully be able to meet each other. I don't know if he gonna go to Thailand, she going to where he at. Either way it go, I feel like it had a happy ending. It was a little boring, but it was a happy ending. Did y'all enjoy this review? But look, if y'all already know, if it was anything that I missed, drop it down below. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And your Auntie Mo will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.